So it's time, unfortunately, to close our 4 days workshop. It was, I personally enjoyed it a lot.
You're muted, Elena. I don't know why you're muted, but you got muted.
Somebody muted you.
I can
Yes, someone muted me. I know someone muted me. So I just, can you see my screen now?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, so I just want to say a few words, and I don't want to sound like Oscar acceptance speech, but really I want to thank many people. And first of all, our presenters. The first day we had Stephen, Gert, Quincy, CG staff, Alexander Jelinak, and John Reedy for presentations, and Stephen for providing a cluster that we had some bumpy ride, but we will be better next time. And of course, without organizing committee, this workshop will not happen. And I personally want to thank Suren and Quincy and Dax, and especially Lori, because without Lori, we will not be able to do anything and move. She kept us organized and moving, and she kept founding presenters for their work, presentations and abstracts. So it was great. And without attendees, and you know, and of course, I talk about tutorials, and I didn't mention the presenters, real presenters who made this workshop, so sorry. And there were good questions from attendees, communities, and please stay tuned. We would like to send you a survey and ask you what we could do better, but not only in workshops, but in HDF, in HDF itself. So as you remember, there was a spreadsheet that we shared, and there was link shared, and I have to move my, okay, now I'm, so the features, we asked what you would like to see in HDF5, and there were several requests. Some of them were in features, and I just want to summarize it here. Support concurrency at the file level, so different threads can go and open and work and write in different files. Then there was a request for dynamic deletion of the objects when really between close and open, if you delete something, space can be removed and file doesn't have those empty spaces that you have to remove with using H5 repack. API to specify location of the dynamic filters. We now have environment variable, so I guess it would be very useful. And provide parallel access to BDS. I think we kind of checked that it's working, but it's not performing. So this is where we need to work more on parallel access to BDS. For documentations, there was a it's long overdue, the project, or you know, that contains recipes and examples of many apps that really demonstrates how things should be done. They reflect real applications and how you achieve scalability. So this will help new users to really minimize the road for learning HDF5 and using HDF5, along with the wonderful tools that community uses and creates to minimize that learning curve. There was a request for PDF versions of the docs, and I have to check because I thought we provide those, and I know, for example, for User's Guide, we only we provide both, but we definitely committed to continue supporting PDF versions, and maybe it's simply very hard to find, especially when we serve documentation from conference. With moving to the new one-stop spot for HDF documentation that is searchable, hopefully it will be easier. And we, of course, will provide redirection from old docs to new ones. And as I said, pretty soon our server with HTML documentation will go down. And let's see, there is last slide. Continue with the summary. There were requests for tutorials, requests for code templates. And first of all, noted, and it was on our list, especially wall code template. We discussed how we can.
Showed that. That's there.
Yeah, right. But we need still documentation, right? You still have to have some documentation. But thank you, Quincy. Yes. But if you have a request or an issue, don't forget that you can send your request or help to help hgroup.org, post on forum, and now open an issue in GitHub. So everything is there. So thank you, and I hope to see you at HAC 2021, virtual or face-to-face. It's still fun. It's a lot of good stuff. And thank you so much for your support. So
I think Mark makes a great point about even if it is pandemic or not, have a virtual session anyway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
at least open that up in a productive way. It would be great. Yeah. One section, Elena, I think will be great as part of the closing part of this. You know, I think Mike Jackson was really emphasizing it well. The move to GitHub is a great opportunity for a community place, right? Not just the forum mailing list, but there's a real developer community that could develop there. The GitHub and the ability that it has to really have the community collaborate together on development access and documentation too as well. I really think those would be super helpful.
Right, right. So we listened, we moved. So hopefully it will be better with help of the community and great contributions we have. So thank you. This adjourn. And Lori, would you like to add something about recordings? And
yes. Yeah, I see someone asked. So I just have to process like 20 hours of video just to clip them up and make them nice for you guys on YouTube. So I will be working on that, and I'll announce that on the forum and email everyone when the videos are completed. And I will diligently work as fast as I can.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so
All
much.
right. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you. And bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.